and today I'm back with the air fryer. So I'm adapting a meat recipe, so fingers crossed this works. But we're going to be doing cheeseburger nachos. So let's have a look and see what we do. Right, okay, so the first thing they say is to preheat the air fryer to 200 degrees, which mine is just done. And then they say to line it with some foil to cook your mince. So I'm using a silicone mat. This one fits in perfectly, so I thought I'd do it in that. Just makes it easier. So you want to add 300 grams of beef mince. So I'm using soya mince, so a supermarket one. I've got 200 grams because you always need less than the actual meat. So to that we're going to add half an onion which has been finely diced. And just give that a mix around, get the onion mixed in there. So for beef, if you're doing it with beef, you just put this straight in. But with the meat-free stuff, you need some water in there. You normally cook this in a sauce, so I'm going to add some water. I've got 75 mils here. Just going to spread it over. Yeah, I might not need all of that. So yeah, 50 to 75 mils. Just mix that round. That will help it cook. So this is going to go in the air fryer at 200 degrees for about 5 minutes. Give it a stir. So your beef should be browned. This should be hot all the way through. Right, so let's do that. Okay, so that was in there for 5 minutes. There is a little bit of extra water in here, so I'm just going to see if I can suck some of it up. Okay then, so to the mince we are going to add half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of chili powder if you like. I don't want to go hot tonight, so I'm leaving that out. And a tablespoon of tomato puree. So I'm just going to mix that in. And then we're going to go back in for another 2 minutes. Okay, once that's done, you're going to remove the mince and put it onto a plate. Okay, so the next step, you're going to put everything straight in, but I've got my griddle plate in there, so I could remove that, which is going to be really hot by now, or I've actually got a paper lining that fits perfectly. So I'm going to put that in, and then we're going to take 70 grams of mozzarella grated. And to that we're going to add 70 grams of grated red Leicester. And then we're just going to mix this together. Next up we're going to take a 200 gram bag of lightly salted tortilla chips. And we're going to put half of them in. Spread them out. And then we're going to sprinkle over half of this cheese mix. And then we're going to put half of the mince in there. You want to put that right in the middle. then you're going to cover with the rest of the tortilla chips. And then the rest of the mince. And top with the rest of the cheese. Okay, so the next step you're supposed to do after this is cooked, but I don't like cold tomatoes, so I've chopped up one salad tomato and I'm just going to sprinkle some of that on. Yeah, I don't like tomato too much, I'm just going to put half on. Right, now this is going to go into the air fryer for 3 to 5 minutes, depending how crispy you like it. So, let's give that a go. Okay, so while the air fryer's on, we've got one more thing to do. We've got to make a burger sauce. Okay, into a bowl we are going to add 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, and 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup. Oh, wow. And 1 teaspoon of yellow mustard. So this is the American style because it's not as hot as English mustard. So I found a Heinz one. So that's 1 teaspoon of this. Okay, so we're going to mix that together. We're going to add a little bit of black pepper. A dash of Worcestershire sauce. And also a tablespoon of juice out of the gherkin jar. And then we're going to mix that in as well. Okay, there's your burger sauce. Right, I'm going to clean up this ketchup and then we'll have a look. Okay, there we go. So, it was in for 3 minutes because I can see the cheese has already melted quite a lot. Right, I'm going to try and get this out and then we will put the sauce on top. Okay, I think it's just going to be a lot easier if I just leave it on the paper. So, we're going to sprinkle the tomatoes on top, take 50 grams of gherkin, which is, chop it up. Mine was already sliced, so I've just chopped it again. So spread that on. Yeah, that's enough for me. And then we're going to sprinkle on the sauce. And there you have it. So it's been really quick. So this will feed 4 to share. So it looks absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to try it. Right, okay, so I've tried to get a bit with everything on it, but let's give it a go. Mmm. Mmm. That sauce is really good. And the gherkins, it really does taste like burger. Yeah, really good, really simple, something to impress your friends with. You can do that in the oven. If you look at my comments, it will show you how to do it in the oven. But yeah, really good. Definitely a winner. So that's it from me. Keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.